welcome to the first episode from Men to Health.
Yes, yes.
I am Adrian Red, and this
And he is
the president himself of Men to Health, my man Keith Samuel Baker, aka Fly.
Yes, sir.
The
yes,
creator.
Sir. Oh, thanks for the introduction,
All right,
man.
I had to give you. I had to
pretty
get
smooth.
it. Hey, this is a spotlight for something that you came up with.
Right.
And I'm really, really proud to be a part of it. And first, I just want you to tell the people what the mission of Men to Health, because guys, it's a play on words. Men to health, like mental health. So as you see, Fly is a heck of a creator when it comes to wordplay.
I appreciate
it. He's going to give you, what is that? What is this mission statement of mental health?
The mission statement of Men to Health is, and mental health, our mission is to transform the landscape of men's mental health by providing comprehensive, accessible, and compassionate support tailored specifically for men. We recognize that men face unique challenges when it comes to mental health, often compounded by societal expectations and stigmas. Our purpose to break down these barriers and create a safe. Our purpose is to break down these barriers and create a safe space where men can come and seek help without judgment.
Now,
so
that's
the
good.
mission statement.
Good. I'm with you.
Appreciate it.
Now, what is your vision of Men to Health?
Well, my vision of mental health is basically, it really stemmed from a conference I was at personally. I went to a conference. It was a women's conference. I saw all these women coming together, meeting together, talking about real personal stuff. Speakers going up and actually like telling people about health, mental health, physical health, little things they could do to change their whole lives in a day type things, like stuff that we don't really do. You know what I'm saying? So while I was there, I was like, dang, we need this for men. I don't see this for men nowhere. So that was the bigger picture. But I guess they all a big picture when you think about it, because I also got the idea from just sitting with guys across the world. Like I be traveling or sitting with a friend or just a regular day doing something at the grocery store and having a conversation with another guy. And like we talk about real deep stuff, but the conversation never really goes past that. I don't see it after I lead the conversation on TV. I don't see it. I don't hear it on the radio. I don't really listen to the radio like that. But like on any outlet, I really kind of don't see it like out front like it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to bring it to the forefront of the world. You know what I mean? Because it means a lot to me, because I personally feel like I need my own outlet and to talk to those guys and you know what I'm saying? Like when I can, it's therapeutic. So, it's good for my mental. And it's good for men too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
gotcha.
So us as men, like, women, they do this all day. It's natural for them. Us as men, we got this stigma that, we got to be hard. You can't be soft. You can't cry. You can't express your emotions, which is cool in certain instances. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like overall, we need to like free ourselves of that so we can be better for the people that's around us. You know what I mean?
Hey. Amen. And that's why I came aboard with him when he came up with this philosophy to, give us an outlet to speak, because he's absolutely correct. We don't have many opportunities that we can use our voice, or we don't let out our emotions.
Right.
And it's nothing wrong. You're not sad. You're not weak because you could talk to your homie or your brother about what's going on in your life.
It's okay not to be okay too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay not to be. And you're right. And so, So, Fly, I understand that with mental health, you got some things that you want to put out there. So I know that you said something about that you wanted to start what's called the Vault.
Yeah.
And could you tell me a little bit more about the Vault?
So the Vault is basically a place where men can come and sit and have somewhere to lay it all out. You know what I'm saying? To be at peace and be able to express themselves and not have to worry about nobody looking at them a certain type of way. And then when you leave it there. You know what I'm saying? It's a vault. You know what I'm saying? Like when you take your money to a vault, you're not going and going in there to sit it down and then come right back out with it, you leaving it there. You know what I'm saying? So take your stuff to a safe place, knowing that nobody's gonna take your weakness or nothing like that and use it against you when you leave. You know what I'm saying? You come to the vault, you leave it in there, you walk out feeling better before you came in.
And you can tell this is a part of your follow-up. Like you said, it's just not having this one conversation this one day. Now, you're going to meet with us monthly.
Yeah, it's going to be a continuous thing, like monthly meetings. The vault where you go and, you know what I'm saying, you lay it all out and, you know what I'm saying, we leave refreshed. Outings, you know what I mean? Like, because we have fun too. Like, we got to have fun. There's a lot of days we just go and go and go. You work hard. You take care of your family, your wife, your kids, your mother, your father, whoever you taking care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's taking care of somebody. We all got to take care of ourselves too. So it's part of that downtime is like having fun. You know, you got to laugh, love, and play to, you know, live life to the fullest. You know what I mean? So those type of things we have to do also. So having outings to do stuff like that and network too. You never know what's gonna come out of stuff like this.
That's right.
Do this. You know what I'm saying? This is more than just something for you to express your feelings and be free. You know what I'm saying? You might mess around and create a new business or a connection with somebody that want to invest in you type thing. So it's more than just mental health. It's more like a conglomerate of, you know what I'm saying, guys coming together for a bigger cause.
Yes. So with that, so you've got the vault, and then you wanted to do the podcast, in which we're both on it, Red and Fly, Fly and Red. And as you see, here we are today talking about the podcast. And why was the podcast so important to you as far as your mission with mental health?
And the podcast was important because it's an outlet, like it's a quick outlet, and at the same time that people can hear what we saying, like it could be heard, like you could do the podcast a couple ways, visually and you could just listen to it. But it's something that's prominent in the community right now. It's 1 million podcasts out there. I could feel like it could be 1 billion podcasts and you could still be podcasting because there's a lot of things that people touch on. But this one is necessary for us because, I mean, I think I just threw myself. I'm gonna do this a few more times too, just for y'all to know if y'all watching. Sometimes I'm just gonna ramble and then just run off course.
Hey, it's all good.
And I'm gonna come right back.
I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna will him back in. I'm gonna will him back in. But you were still on point though. Go ahead.
For sure. I just felt, I knew I was about to go. I was veering, so I had to catch myself and let people know that was gonna be watching that this is gonna happen way more than one time. So just having this platform right here is gonna take it to it's just another way of promoting healthy relationships between us guys, you know what I'm saying, and putting it out there to the world so it won't just be a conversation between me and you or be a conversation in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a conversation in down south, on the West Coast, on the East Coast, you know what I'm saying, up north, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a global conversation because it's men in every culture.
Absolutely. And then I noticed that, part of your plan also is in 2025, you want to have your first mental health conference with various speakers. And could you tell me your vision on what you see as far as that conference? I already know y'all because I know I work with him, but this is the president of mental health, so I want to make sure that he gets this conference going. So tell me more about that conference that you envision.
I thought about doing that, and I thought again about it, and I don't want to do it now.
You don't want to do the conference?
No, I want to do the conference. I just don't want to tell everybody about it because you know how people be.
He almost scared me, y'all, with that one. I was like, bro, we got
I know.
Okay, but
I was right. I was leaving you with the cliffhanger.
Hey, listen, the mental health conference will be coming in 2025.
It's coming, and it's gonna be coming strong. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be impactful. It's gonna be everything that it's supposed to be and more. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of don't want to. It's a lot of things I thought about in the past couple weeks. It's a lot of things that I speak out loud, and sometimes when you throw them things out there, it's a blocking. I know God got this, but what I'm saying is I just don't want to. I want to make sure that I keep it sacred.
Understood. We don't want the conference running in idle minds thinking that they're going to stop it. No, you're not.
Exactly. Or do it. You know what I'm saying?
So coming up, so as you see with mental health, we've got some fabulous things that we're going to be doing when it comes to aiding our men. And I'm just really proud to be a part of it. Again, Fly came to me and he was like, hey, let's do this. And then with what I do in life, this was the calling that I wanted to do. So again, I appreciate Fly.
Hold on. Wait. Let me stop you.
Okay.
Let me stop him real quick. I gotta stop him because I just want to tell you I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? One, as a man, you know what I'm saying, coming in and just helping me wholeheartedly, really no questions asked. Straight up, like no questions asked. As soon as I start talking, he's like, what's up? What I need to do, where I need to go, how I need to be there. And he makes it here before me sometimes. Most of the time. But I just wanted to say thank you, bro. You know what I mean? Because this means a lot to me. And a lot of times when we do stuff that mean a lot to us and we bring people on or somebody want to be a part of it, they don't treat it like, you know what I'm saying, you want to treat it. And you treat it like it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like it's your baby too. So I just want to say gratitude. I appreciate you. And we got Big Himma too, because you got a lot of stuff going on too. So why don't you tell everybody about your business and everything that you have going on in your life? You know, because you're doing great things, phenomenal things in the community. Also, you know what I'm saying. You're building something major. Now I'm gonna let you talk about it, but you got something major that you building for a community that we need for our people too, and other people need for their people. So let's talk about that.
Well, first, just to tell you a little bit about my history. You know, I'm a real estate agent as well as a developer, and my goal was in 2019 was to actually create generational wealth. And how would I go about doing that? And what I ended up getting involved in was fix and flips and real estate. And what it did was it changed the trajectory of my family's life as well as mine. And, you know, during that time in 2019, I lost the mother of my children. It actually changed my whole entire dynamic. I suffered through depression. I suffered through just, you lose someone that you've been with for 18 years. And, you know, and had my 3 children, and it just changed my whole entire life. But God has a way of working with someone who wants to work with him. So I prayed and prayed and prayed, and I took myself out to prayer and wanted to create generational wealth. So I ended up getting involved in, like I said, real estate. And here I am years later, taking that same thing. I am remarried, child on the way. By the time y'all see this episode, he might be a week away, or he might be here.
Nah, for sure.
You know, I'm remarried with a new focus and a new lease on life. And what has happened is, you know, I purchased 5 acres over in the Brightwood area. Now we're into behavioral health services through ABA, which is Applied Behavioral Analysis, which is deals with autism. And so today we're building a 40-unit housing community for those who need residential care services, transportation, attendant care, behavioral management services, things of those nature that will, you know, carry on that generational wealth that I wanted to, also while helping our community, because in our community we are very highly undiagnosed of having these disorders. As you see, the mental health issues that we just seen in the paper, that we just saw the guy at Target, you know, do what he did, just went in there and just punched somebody, you know. So we're dealing with a lot of things that are going undiagnosed because us, again, as men, we don't think we got a problem.
For sure.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, growing up without your dad is gonna be a problem. You know, growing up without your mother is gonna be a problem. Being abused is going to lead to problems when you have not, talked about those things. So again, you know, we wanted to, with our company, we're just going to put together good homes for people who are suffering from these, as well as those people getting help in our community. So again, that's what I'm doing. So thank you for allowing me to introduce that.
Man, you know what I'm saying? This the platform to, like, And it's, I mean, he said Good Homes. From what I saw, they was gonna be great.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yes.
man, we don't do nothing good. We do everything great. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's
And
right.
you taught me that. You taught me that with your speech at the stand-up conference.
And so hold on, Fly, because
my
again,
bad,
this is
my
our
bad.
first one. So I want to talk. Look at these. Look at the logo that Fly created. As you see, it's the play on men. And I've seen this, men, and you see the H in there, mental health. And it's also this 2 could equal the 2.
Yeah.
So it's a big play on what we're trying to do with mental health. And look, Fly the creator, like I said, when it comes to any marketing, he's got this on lock. So
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I ain't gonna
grateful.
hold you. Yeah, I'm gonna stand on that.
Yeah.
If I don't stand on nothing, I'm gonna stand on my skills as a creator, curator, promo, logo, graphic design, anything that's visionary that you could see. So I'm about to start creating stuff that you could touch and feel too, because I started off in art school, like sculpting and doing like, so I got, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. But if you ever seen this man's mind work, he can see the vision, and he has the ability. Most people can see stuff, but not only can he see it, he has the ability to bring it into 3D. Which is seeing, so we can see it.
Yeah.
So that's his. So I'm just truly blessed to be working with him. I'm
Likewise.
truly blessed to be his vice president of the company. I told him he's gonna always be the president of this company. This vision that he gave is going to free a lot of folks. It's going to help a lot of folks. So here we are, episode 1. Some type of way. We'll get into that here in a second. But we're going to get into our current events.
Current events. What's going on in the world, bro?
All right, so now tell us. Now, Mike Epps.
Oh, man.
Mike Epps threw the most fabulous weekend.
Legendary, bro. Legend. When I say legendary, bro, man, I was there. It was like, so I was there from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? I was there when they was rolling everything out, setting the mics up. It was people there while they was doing that. It was a crowd. It was a big enough crowd there when they was setting up. For it to be a concert then. And then when it got, like, everything got together, set up, I had left to get some food or something. I came back, man, it was a seat, like, I couldn't even walk through the people with the camera. It was so many, it was so beautiful, man. Like, I had a moment type beautiful, like, man, it's so beautiful, man. All these people out here, all these beautiful black people out here, like, for a positive reason.
Yes.
Wasn't no fights, wasn't no discrepancies, wasn't no, like, everybody was there on one accord, and man, it was just beautiful, bro. Like, it was just the whole feeling, man. I ain't like, the free concert downtown is cool. But that right there, like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I don't like comparing stuff either. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who do that or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying how I felt at each one. You know what I'm saying? I felt something from that one.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes. And what's ironic that you were there, and I was at home because I knew I was going to the Colts game the next day, and I got a pregnant wife.
You
at
had
home.
to pick and choose.
So I wouldn't be able to hit the hood like I wanted to. But what was crazy, I stayed on Facebook, and but I seen I seen the crowd. Yeah. I seen his speech and how he just thanked his wife, and he thanked Mike Epps is so funny, y'all. Mike Epps is our hometown hero.
For sure.
Okay? So when I saw all those people out there with nothing but love, nothing but the songs, the music he brought out was beautiful. Douglas Park. I had to learn the history of Douglas Park. I didn't know that was the only park that we were only allowed to have functions at in the city of Indianapolis.
And big shout out to Meticulous DNA, which I just so happen to work for. Shout out to Meticulous DNA, man. I do the video and you know what I'm saying, the pictures and everything of the buildings and all that jazz. It's a black-owned architecture company out here doing great things. They designed and they did that. You know what I'm saying? The new Douglas Center. So y'all go out there, y'all check that out. Just know Meticulous did it, and they, you know what I'm saying, they the coldest to me personally. And I'm biased on that.
Yeah. and I had to give a shout out to Mike Epps again. They need to figure out if we need new leadership somewhere for that free concert, because Mike Epps should be the president of the free concert.
Yeah, big shout out to Mike Epps, man. Big shout out to Mike Epps. Even behind the scenes, not like the speech and everything. I promise that was dope and great. But just being behind, like backstage, seeing him interact with the people, like the people that he loves, some people that he don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Just interacting with everybody, like
taking pictures with everybody.
It was like a fan, bro. It wasn't even a free concert. It was a fan reunion for real.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That's how it was.
Like that. Yep. Hey, like again, big shout out, Mike. Thank you so much.
Mike Epps.
You didn't have to do it, but the way you were raised,
but
you knew you had to come back.
For sure.
For your people. So God, hey man, God bless you. Continue on your comedic journey, as well as your home building journey, as well as uniting this community.
All your journeys.
So thank you to you and your wife.
Definitely.
Because I know you gave her some props, man, but it was so funny how he thanked his wife. So, but yeah, thank you so much, Mike. So that's good for our mental health. That's good for the people. That was good for the city's mental health.
We needed that.
Yes,
we needed
absolutely.
that. I shed a thug tear on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So we do. We're gonna roll into some more current events.
What we gonna go to next? What's the?
Well, our next one, I did want to talk about Uncle Shay Shay.
Oh man, how long we got? Do we got a minute and 16 seconds to talk about? We got a minute and 16 seconds. Shay Shay was Shay Shaying for a minute and 6. You knocking it down for 16 seconds in a minute, and you know what I'm saying?
I heard so much stuff. Could it have been a ploy? Could it have been fake? But listen, I'm gonna tell you, I don't care if it was a ploy or a fake. I know it got so much heat, but how did we all get here, y'all?
I'm saying somebody had
the Shay Shay way.
The Shay Shay way. So I was gonna say knock the boots, but now it's the Shay Shay.
The Shay Shay way. So a big shout out to
Unc
for
breaking the internet for a minute and 16
I heard his merchandise went off the shelves. I heard the podcast was kind of slow. So
I'm pretty sure the views is back up now.
Yeah, the views got to be up because there wasn't even no viewing on that. It was just sounds.
But I don't know who said they was going down. I don't know. I've been seeing like millions and millions of views. I don't know.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Shay Shay, you did it. You did it, and that's good for our men.
Or you didn't do it.
Or you didn't. Or you didn't.
We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it happened, and it was entertaining to me. Yeah. So,
So that was, on the men's side, on the mental health, you had us laughing. You had us over here thinking. So, but again, again, Club Shay Shay, Shay Shay, you've been doing great. We appreciate you.
Sure.
Hopefully, we can get you on the podcast.
Yeah, for sure. And Michelle.
Yeah. Was that old girl?
I think that was her name.
Oh, that's right, because he said, Michelle, if you want to come out the woodwork, we can get you on the podcast too. All right. On a serious note, all right, this week we had, we had several deaths among the women. One we're going to bring out right now was a woman that was killed by the Uber driver. Now, again, we're not here to judge her, we're not here, but we are here to talk about him, as far as men and how that affects us.
Well, really us, just talk about us, because it really just stems from us protecting our people. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? Like us as men have to be there more. You know what I mean? I know we all fathers and working men and you know what I'm saying? Like, but we got to create this sense of security in our community too.
Yes, for our women.
Yep.
When I was talking to my wife, I said, have you ever been in an Uber by yourself? She was like, nah, only with you. And I know the young lady happened to be out after 3 a.m. and ended up meeting up with, getting picked up by this. I don't even, just sad.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to bring a light on that because we want our women to be looked after. If you got that sister that might be out late, fellas, go get her. Ladies, if you're watching this podcast and you got somebody that you can trust, call that person, because we don't want to see anything like this happen, especially on our watch as men. You know, I know she had friends and family that were males who, you know, she probably just didn't call because Uber, you know, you don't see this often. But this is a wake-up call to us as men to make sure that we're protecting our daughters, our sisters, our aunts, so that we go pick them up versus them having to rely on somebody at that late at night to get home, to get our women home. So we did, you know, want to shed some light on that Uber driver and us as men making sure that we take care of our kids,
definitely.
our daughters, because I'm gonna tell you right now, my daughter's not riding in no Ubers. I wouldn't care. It's over.
Yeah.
That was enough for me. I will pick them up, and that was enough for me. So again, let's take care of our ladies. Now, we're going to go into the debate this week.
Speaking of taking care of our ladies,
Go ahead.
I got to pause right
Yes,
now
sir.
because my lady is outside right now trying to get in. So I just need to.
Hey, okay, this is what because this is the new pie. Is she right there?
Is that her right there?
Is she at the door?
No, I'm right
Okay,
here.
okay.
Open. She said open, I'm right here.
Okay. Hold on.
Real quick.
Come on in. Come on in.
What up, though? What up, though?
So this is one of them Paul's moments.
Yeah, this one of them.
Cut it out.
Yeah, we probably gonna cut it out. Yeah.
All right, thank you for interrupting.
Yeah, we. Hey, look, I'm about to say, please don't start, because she know how to finish for sure.
I know. So our next topic is the debate.
The debate.
The debate between Kamala, the Vice President Kamala Harris, and the former president, the Donald Trump.
He said-
So, I like the Donald Trump. I mean, you know, I'd be crazy to say if
said, "I like the Donald Trump." Yeah.
Hey man, Donald Trump been that first millionaire talking out all that stuff in the 80s, 90s. So then now,
I don't agree with a lot of his views, but I definitely agree with them checks that was coming in when he was in. I agree with that cash flow.
Yeah. Because you know, so one of the big things on there, you know, it seemed like the way Kamala had kind of ran the debate, she kind of actually had him going through every rabbit hole. She throw a rabbit out there, he would follow the rabbit right
he
down
just
the hole.
He running them down like she just leading them.
She is leading him, and he was just running them down.
Because I'm not really I just want to throw this out there because I'm not really into politics like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like me learning stuff about what's going on at the same time. So you putting me abreast of things.
Yeah, listen, it's a bunch of stuff they talked about, but on the internet, what went wild was that they're eating dogs, they're eating cats. And so I ended up like, what is he talking about? But you know, it just went so off the rails. So
Yeah.
I would advise everybody go back, look at the debate. You make your judge for yourself. We're not endorsing any. Well, I'm not endorsing anybody
I ain't endorsing
even
anybody either. You know what I'm saying?
Because I ain't gonna lie to you on the political side. Yeah, you know when I guess when you're black, you're a Democrat. But I will say this: since they've been in office, bread done went up, cheese, everything, rent, everything, interest, orange juice. So
The orange juice went up too.
Man, orange
it sure
juice,
did.
man.
Hey, baby, because we only get orange juice like once a month now.
yeah, man, everything high under the Democrats. But I don't, you know, I know folks got their views.
It's always something on either side. Something like it's gonna be something either way. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
why I'm not really a political person. So I just, you know, I don't know. Dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats, though. I mean, y'all. I know y'all saw that all on the internet. I really, we're not gonna go into it. It's our first podcast, and we do not want to be, you know, all into politics right there. But I did want to say something about shout out to the Bay. Everybody get out and vote. That is your absolute right
That
to
is
do.
your right. You
And
have a right.
I would exercise
exercise
that
it.
right at all times. So now we're gonna get into our RIPs. This week, over the last week, we lost
Frankie.
James Earl
we gonna
Jones.
start with James Earl
We're gonna start
Jones?
with James.
Yeah, that's a good one to start with.
Yeah.
man.
The King of Zamunda.
The King of Zamunda.
Yeah. So we
Prepare the royal baggage.
and hey, let me tell you something. Thank you so much, James Earl.
Man, for sure, man.
Because-
Hold on, let me.
Yeah,
I gotta put
he
it
got
back
to-
up, bro.
listen to what
Because
James Earl was about.
James Earl Jones is in one of my favorite. Like, this is like the most favorite. You don't really remember this movie. Like, we gotta have like a day where we watch old movies and shit. But The Sandlot, if you ain't never seen The Sandlot, you gotta see The Sandlot. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the greatest movies in the world. One of them. You know what I'm
Sandlot,
saying?
used to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you got to put the kids on to it. You learn so
Definitely.
much off of that movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Really is. It really is.
But he was the man. He was the owner of the dog that got the ball that they was. Y'all got to see the movie. You ain't never seen the movie. But yeah, I forgot that he was a part of that movie, man. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. It wasn't until the years after he was Darth Vader that was. I found out that was his voice.
And Darth Vader. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Darth Vader.
Roots.
Roots.
So, this man left his
The Lion King.
Hold
on. I'm just gonna run down. I'm gonna go down this list,
Go ahead.
bro.
Talk about old James.
The Lion King. He was on Conan the Barbarian. I was born in '82. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my favorite movies, Conan. I forgot he was in that. Field of Dreams, Coming to America, obviously Coming to America 2. The Sandlot, like I said. Star Wars, Darth Vader. The man is cold. What else?
Had that voice.
Yeah, he had the voice. He is the voice. The other ones is cool, you know what I'm saying? But then was like the most, Meteor Man.
Meteor Man.
That
was crazy.
That movie was dope. But yeah, that's some of the movies that he was a part of. So, RIP.
James Earl Jones, thank you so much for your contributions. May your family be continually blessed.
Definitely.
From that residual income.
For sure, because you got a whole lot of I'm just look. This is me going through his residual. Like,
yeah, hey, so he is that guy. So our next one was the music legend, Frankie Beverly.
Beverly.
When it comes to Frankie Beverly
and Mays.
Yes, when it comes to Frankie, I will tell you I got to see him on several occasions in the city of Indianapolis, in Cincinnati, and I also got to see him in New Orleans. And what's crazy about old Frankie, he was in all white every time. So he was the originator of the all white party. So all y'all getting paid off, hey, it's rooftop all white. Y'all better make sure that y'all throw some Frankie Beverly in there on them DJ.
Y'all need to have a Frankie Beverly night and all white.
All white Frankie Beverly. You see me dedicated, Frankie.
Was he he was at the free concert? Did he ever do that?
Yeah, he did the free concert here. Yeah. That's back when, in that Black Expo had that paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right now we need some new
bag.
sponsorships and something. I don't know what's cracking. But Frankie Beverly, thank you so much. Hey man, what was your my favorite song by Frankie?
The views and points expressed on this podcast
are mine.
Are those of two individuals.
Yes. But hey, I'm a supporter. We support. Black Expo. Y'all got the mental health conference, and I do everything. So
we just be messing around.
We just messing with y'all. We still gonna be supporting Black Expo.
That's what we do as black people. We joke and mess around with each other. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of led to why we here today a little bit.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, we want to. Shoot, you made me lose my
bad, bro. I had to.
Yeah, so Frankie, yeah. So when y'all do, we just thank you. My song, you gotta tell your favorite Frankie song, because my favorite Frankie song, man,
okay.
Frankie. My favorite Frankie song, because you see on our first podcast, we ain't got no water.
No, nothing.
We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no mud. We thirsty. I'm thirsty.
I ain't gonna lie, my mouth dry.
Me
go
too.
Ahead.
Me too.
Go ahead, go over there, bro, real quick.
Yeah, grab a. Hey, look. We got it on set here.
Yeah.
Here's one. You can throw it on set. Oh. I'm gonna throw it on over there. We are not sponsored by this water.
No,
so
I'm just gonna
hold our hand over it.
I'm gonna do you one better.
We are not sponsored by this water, but if you do have some water and you want to become a yam,
shout
we'll drink your water.
Shout out to the Water Boys in the hood in Atlanta. Shout out to my guy Chris. He's from Nap. He helped them start that whole movement. So Water Boys in the hood. Shout out to y'all. Every time I go down there, I make sure I pull up on the Water Boy, the original Water Boys that started this, and get some paraphernalia or buy some water. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, send me some water. We can put it on the podcast.
Absolutely. So, up next, we want to get into what was our reasoning for starting this podcast, which is
R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan.
Absolutely.
A legend.
How we got this? How we got this actually going? Because I put on Facebook, and we'll show you that clip. But I had scrolled on Facebook, and I had seen R.I.P. a bunch of to Rich Homie Quan, and I wrote this post, and it's gonna pop up there, but it said, I said this, and this is why this is mental health. Okay, I sent this out. Said sending out RIPs to dope fiends that you never met is crazy work. Okay, so I said this. With my intention of, probably try and stir up something, but I did not know that it would mean so much, especially to a lot of folks during that time. And the reasoning why I had said those type of things is because, to me, a lot of our rappers seem to have these demises, with drug use. So as a father, I was speaking more so from a father. When it came to Rich Homie Quan, when I was putting that thought process out there, it was more so in regards to, I didn't like his music. Yeah, he had that some type of way, song. He had some hits, don't get me wrong. Folks jam, I jam, don't get me wrong. But my mentality was that, he produced music that downgraded the community. He, said, downed the women. He talked about drug use. He talked about gang violence. And then when people are talking about rest in peace to him, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And it rubbed other folks the wrong way. So there were people who agreed with me, like, hey, man, when we start, But then there were also folks who came out and said, hey, you shouldn't say things like that. You need to show some sort of compassion. And it wasn't that I didn't have the empathy for Rich Homie Quan. I think because I've had people in my family who have died from drug overdoses. I think I just lacked the sympathy because in my mind, I'm like, man, you rich, you doing this, you got all this, you shouldn't be on drugs. But then I ended up, because every day I talk to Fly every day. So I ended up talking to Fly, and he let me know how it touched him. And it was because of the two words that I used, the words dope fiend. So I really want you to go in and just, explain how you felt. And then based on, and it's time for us to open up. This is our open up. This is why we here right here.
Yeah, because we ain't really had a whole, for real, real deal conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our little conversation or whatever. But yeah, as soon as I'm on Facebook, this I ain't even see your whole post. All I saw was dope fiend. This in big bold letters, dope fiend. I was like, oh, let me read this real quick. I'm like, I screenshot it, I circled it, I sent it to my fiance. I was like, man, I know, bro. Man, he tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, well, she said it also. She was like, man, but you know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the type of person he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we get on Facebook and we just say, you know what I'm saying, the first thing that come to our mind, you know what I'm saying, and we don't really think. Because I do it too from time to time, you know what I'm saying? And lately, I've been doing it and erasing my posts. Because I write a whole, and then I get done and be like, yeah, I'm just going to take that. I'm not going to post that. But yeah, when I saw it, it initially was like, damn, bro, I can't believe bro said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming from, because I dealt with addiction. You know, I mean, I'm in recovery. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it hit me different because of the words that was chosen. You know what I'm saying? And but just me knowing you, you know what I'm saying? I knew that I could come to you and say something. You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wouldn't be like, oh, dang, well, shit, you shouldn't have made the choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it touched me.
Yeah.
By you saying something to me as my brother.
Yeah.
You know, it made me rethink. You know what, the choice of words, or there are people who have been who battle addiction,
right? Because what you
know,
said too, like I'm not against what you like as far as like what you people saying, like you can say whatever you want to say. I'm not against people saying whatever they want to say, but it's just like so your meaning when you told me how you felt, like, all right, well, this is how it affected me because of how I feel about the stuff that he rap about. And that's your opinion, and I respect that because I'm like, all right, okay, I see where you coming from, but then it was just like the choice to down him one as a person that was struggling with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have $1 billion and still have a drug problem. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more of a personal problem, not a money problem. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I know rich dope fiends, like in your words. I know rich people that do drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I know poor people that do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just the choice of words that really stung me. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted you to know how it made me feel because I knew I could come to you with it, and I had to say something. You know what I'm saying? Because as a brother, as a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me not to say something, I feel like that'd have been bogus too. You know what I mean?
Yes. So right now, this is what we're using this show for. This is what mental health is, because there's always two sides to everything.
For sure.
The more wiser you are is when you can understand both.
Yep.
And right now, today, or when we talked about it, was my learning lesson.
Yeah.
Use your word. You might believe that Adrian read, but use your choice. Use your words, because you don't know how it's gonna affect. And now, because of Fly and him creating mental health, I actually want to make sure that I use my voice to uplift us. To make sure that that we stay on this path of helping men become leaders of their household, leaders in the school, leaders in the system, leaders in every field of human endeavor. So I really, really appreciate you coming and telling me, because that's how this podcast got started. And that's what episode 1, some type of way.
Episode one,
some type of way.
Yeah, because I felt some type of way when you said it. You know what I'm saying? And that's some of that stuff you just can't. You can hide how you feel, but if it's somebody that you care about, you know what I'm saying, that's doing you and them a disservice, because it's gonna pop out one way or another. Like, I might have held that in, you know what I'm saying, and then one day you accidentally stepped on my foot. And that,
now he going off on me because he felt some type of way
about
from a month
that back
ago.
then,
right?
Now it's then built up to a mound, and then like you might have did something else little, and then something else little. So now it's like, and now we at the top of the volcano, and now it's blow up. You know what I'm saying? So being able to express yourself, I think like as men, we need to start doing that more, and like you know what I'm saying? Like, you actually heard me, you know what I'm saying? And apologize for, you know what I'm saying, for that. So I appreciate that too. You know what I mean?
And I want to make a public apology to anybody who was offended by that that statement. Again, there is two sides to everything, and I do want to make that apology because I really do appreciate what Fly stands for, what he's trying to build in this community, and by him extending that forgiveness to me, and me even understanding that I needed to be forgiven for saying that. I really, really want to give you that big ups right now, and I'm thanking you right now. So, this is our first episode, some type of way. We'll be looking out. Look at us. This is number 1, y'all. So we'll be back with you.
It ain't that. It's not that long. You know what I'm saying? This is a work in progress. You know what I mean? So y'all stay tuned, because we definitely come back with more. We'll have guests on. I want to thank everybody in the room right now that's helping us.
Silver Fox Productions.
Silver Fox Productions. My
El
guy,
Feezy.
El Feezy.
On the these not the ones and twos, but you know, he's
but
on the video.
He working these cameras. Hey,
He's
look, I'm
working
sitting here
these
watching the
cameras.
camera switch like, he working these cameras like
Yes.
the ones and twos. So,
Yes.
so this is his first time doing it too.
Yes.
And he working it like a professional, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yes.
could just imagine where it's gonna go from here, you know what I'm saying, with what we doing. So definitely really appreciate you, bro, for taking your time, coming out to help us support us. So we gonna, whatever you got going on, I'm here the same way for you. Feel me?
All your video needs, Fly the Creator.
All of
Fly Media.
All of
okay?
them.
All your video
Fly
needs,
and Dre.
marketing.
Fly and Dre, by the way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I got my fiance in the building. She
Yep,
back there
she's
taking
in the
pictures,
building.
You know what
they
I mean?
did my wedding. Man, awesome. So
Appreciate it.
again, thank you so much for tuning in to the Mental Health Podcast.
I'm Fly.
I'm Red, and we'll see you next time.